Girl Tribe Gaming. Podcast on. I said it. Podcast on.
Hello and welcome to Girl Tribe Gaming, a podcast mostly about video games. I'm Zen.
And I'm Jen, and welcome to episode 29. Zen, it feels good to be back.
Yes, welcome back.
Thanks. I've been gone a while. I'm getting back into the routine. But sadly, I've been playing games, don't worry, but not very many. I think you have gamed more than me in like the last week or two.
That's pretty strange.
That's really strange.
Yeah. Speaking of strange, I guess we'll go right into what I've been playing.
Yeah. What is it? Life is Strange?
Yeah, I played the episode 1 of Life is Strange, and I really liked it. And for those that don't know, it's using the whole Telltale formula almost of choose your own adventure, but it's different, and it's different in good ways, in my opinion. The story's about a high school girl named Max that can control time, or she's just discovering she can control time. And she's coming back to, I believe it's her old high school after she pieced out for like 5 years for some reason or other. So I don't really know. She comes back, meets up with her old friend named Chloe, and there's a girl it was Chloe's friend that disappeared. So it's going into all of that, like, and there's weird stuff happening like around the city, and like she's having visions that stuff's gonna happen. So it's a lot going on. It's like Pretty Little Liar stuff happening, and kind of don't get overly excited about Pretty Little Liars.
I love Pretty Little Liars.
I know you do.
I'm like a teenage girl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you would probably like this game. It does. I mean, it brought back high school memories in a way, because I mean, it had the stereotypes. They followed a little bit too much. I feel like you have your jock, you have your preppy girl, you have your emo sad girl, and they pretty much had like a checklist. It feels like, and like, yeah, we have our cheerleader, our prep, So in those cases, it's a little strange.
It's just very stereotypical. Like they wanted to make sure.
And it makes it somewhat unbelievable in that case. And like the dialogue, it's okay, but then like they have like a really, like, for instance, they use the word hella. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody say hella. Have you? Or do you
Gwen
say
Stefani.
it? Okay.
Hella good.
Okay, so okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
Well,
I wish I had that queued up for a little.
So the graphics are beautiful. I mean, that's where, in my mind, Telltale does an awesome, the cell shading. But these guys, they do like more of a glossy, somewhat real look, and there's not the lip syncing is a little off, not as bad as a Walking Dead would be.
Okay.
And it doesn't jump like Walking Dead. When you make a decision every now and then in Walking Dead and it jumps?
Yeah, that has been one of our pet peeves.
It doesn't do that. Like, it's definitely a lot. It's a lot more fluid. So the way you navigate the world is a lot smoother and just nicer.
Okay.
And how you interact with objects, I enjoy that better also.
So when you say it has the Telltale formula, you're saying like a dialogue happens and you make a decision?
Yeah, and that decision supposedly has an effect on
later episodes.
But then also in this game with the whole time travel, you can make a decision to rewind and go from there. Like some of the decisions are strange. I keep on using the word strange, but like watering a plant, it's like, okay. Or like, and I keep rewinding time all the time. Like,
can you rewind it as much as you want?
In some cases, I mean, it does have a lot of control over rewinding the time, but not to a point where it's bugging me yet.
Gotcha.
Like, for instance, like a football hits a girl in the head, and I'm like, I gotta rewind time and save this girl. And
I would just
after after I rewind time, I was like, well, what if she has a brain tumor and getting hit in the head with a football was going to trigger her to go to the hospital And then I felt like, oh my gosh. So I feel like all these times I'm rewinding time, I'm just screwing up.
Oh no.
So I don't, it's,
Man, I want to play it. I haven't gotten it yet, so.
so far, I mean, I bought the season pass.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it.
Do you remember how much the pass was?
I paid $20.
$20?
I think
Okay.
episode one's $5, but I would just do the whole season pass. I mean, the
Yeah.
next one comes out, I believe it's in March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next month.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a good game. I like Walking Dead just because it's more, there's more suspense.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, just the graphics were a beautiful change, and the whole being able to control time and just that whole element of it.
Huh. It sounds interesting. We'll have to post a trailer as well in the show notes for people that haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah, if you like Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, this is definitely worth giving a try. I hope Telltale is watching it and playing it and makes some changes in their games, because they're all great, but they're all becoming so much alike.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
I mean,
they need to evolve, or they're just going to become, stagnant.
So what have you been? I mean, I know I have been seeing you in Minecraft. Don't say you haven't been playing that.
Well, like the second I got back into town, yes, I was playing Minecraft. Now, our Girl Tribe Gaming World, when I got back, I could not believe how much everyone has built.
A lot of girls were hustling just because you were gone, and they wanted to surprise you.
Oh, there's so many cool things, and I'm just walking around finding stuff, and you find some crazy, weird things out there.
Like what? Can you name one, or?
Well, like there's this. Well, you haven't seen it. Well, I think you saw it while it was being made. One of the girls made a tree that goes from the ground level all the way past the clouds, as far as the game will let the tree go.
Are you talking about Fuzz?
Yeah, Fuzz did that. She finished it last night. On top of the tree is like this platform, and she put water in it, and it like drops off, and you just get in your boat, you push off, and you just woo.
Okay, I know what I'm doing when we finish, because myself and another girl were in Minecraft last night walking around, and we found that. We started climbing the tree, and we're like, this goes nowhere, and I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, she died a bunch making it. And if you don't get a good push off, you will die, just a warning. But it is this huge drop. I should have timed how long it took.
Oh my god!
I thought our Space Needle was big, but I said this is now the new initiation. Any girl that comes into the world that's new, we take her up the tree and drop her off in the boat.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, the girls are building. It's just so much fun to see everybody's personalities. And
oh yeah, and then Rusty built, and I've been wanting a Starbucks in our Minecraft world. I get back, she made Star Blocks.
She did a great job.
Oh, it's so awesome. And she has a little menu, and all the girls are putting all their favorite Starbucks drinks on there. So it's like a little Starbucks commercial. I'm pretty sure we should get money.
Yeah. As you guys can tell, we are so hooked on Minecraft still. It is, I don't even know. I can't even explain why I am. I feel like I'm playing Legos every night now. But
it is crazy. And Zen started making this crazy mansion. It's huge.
It started out small, and I couldn't stop.
I know. At least you tore down a house before you built another house.
True. I did that just for you. And okay, you can't be saying that I'm building a huge ass mansion because you and Supa built the Space Needle.
Yeah. We finally finished the Space Needle yesterday. And let me say, if you can build a huge project like a Space Needle in Minecraft without arguing, I think that's a good sign for your marriage. I'm just saying.
I think so too, yeah.
I mean, it was tough because we had to go and get all the, dimensions of the Space Needle, and the ones that we didn't have, I had to use math and figure it out.
And constant communication. I was in there once digging a hole in the ground, and you guys were talking back and forth
Yeah, it was a lot of
nonstop.
work. I will say though, a lot of the girls donated stuff because we made the whole elevator portion out of coal and glass. And girls were like donating coal, glass, sand, whatever we needed, and like helping. The big joke is Rusty is the glass layer of the clan, like always putting down all the glass bricks. And so
Yeah.
we end up having her do a bunch of the glass last night at the top of the needle.
Oh,
But
jeez.
it's just crazy. Like it takes 45 seconds to get up the real Space Needle elevator. It takes 45 seconds to get up our elevator. It's built 1/5 to scale. And it's really difficult making a round object in a square world. But it was a lot of fun.
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
All right. So we promised not to talk about Minecraft a lot.
Yeah, so we'll talk about
Gotta move on.
how
What
about
else?
Sunset Overdrive?
I saw you playing. How you liking it?
Well, I got it when it was on sale a few weeks ago. And then I played it for honestly, probably I spent I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes making
It's
my little
Minecraft.
character.
Minecraft. It happened. It's all Minecraft's fault.
I know. I made my little character and I did the intro stuff and I was like, yeah. But then this week I'm like, you've got to cut out this Minecraft. You're playing too much. So I was like, I'm going to start playing all my old games that I have never finished. So I got out Sunset Overdrive and Zen. It is a blast.
How much is it? Do you know? Is it gone back up to 50? Is it
I think
I
so.
gotta look.
I bet they'll run it on sale again. They keep running on sale. I got it half off. And this is what I think you'll like about it, Zen. 1, your character, you can customize the crap out of it. 2, there are tons of outfits and things you can change later. 3, you know how you make a character and then later you're like, oh, I wish I would have chose a different face. Or you can change all that too later. So now the game itself is actually fun. Yeah. It kind of has that feel. It kind of reminds me of almost like Rock Band. It's just it's got this punk rock feel, and your character's all kick ass, and I don't know. It does have a story.
It's the story's about energy drinks.
They made everybody turn into these zombie things. The story's not that great, but the graphics are beautiful. It's super happy, and the guns are crazy fun. There's so many guns. I need some more money to buy some more. But I was concerned because you have to hop and do all these things and grind rails and do flips, and it almost felt like Tony Hawk the first day I played, and I'm not very good at Tony Hawk, but I know you like the old Tony Hawk.
I like old school Tony Hawk.
Yeah, but I will say after I've played it a little while, I don't think about the buttons anymore. It's real natural, and you can you'll be grinding a rail, then you hit one button and you're hanging from it, and then you're shooting everybody and you flip up, off a light post and onto something else. It's a real fluid game.
Is this all in have you only been playing single player or just have you played any multi?
I've just played single player tomorrow night, and then a couple weeks out we're doing 2 chaos mode nights with the girls, and I'll be streaming that on Twitch.
Okay, I'll have to check that out because
yeah.
It is. I just checked. It is $60 right now.
Yeah, wait till it goes on sale. You're gonna love it though. It's fun. It really is. I know. For the longest time, I was like, nah, And Indo Techno on Twitter, he's been real big on it, and he's right. It's awesome.
Okay, yeah. If it's like Tony Hawk, I'm definitely down for getting something like that again.
Yeah. Now
we used to love our skating games back on 360.
Yeah, I remember well, you talked me into getting one of those Tony Hawk games. I played it one time with you. And then
sorry.
Yeah, I was kind of wasting my money.
That was probably during our Halo days, though.
Yeah.
It had to.
So, what else we got? Mobile chat? You have anything mobile?
I started playing Broken Age because I was reading about how great it was, and the second part will be coming out this year. So I was like, I'm going to try this game out, and I haven't gotten too far into it, so we'll have to talk about it next week. Okay. I am liking it though. So I'm playing it on the iPad and it's beautiful. But
cool.
I'm going to save that for next week just so I can get a better grasp on what it is. How about yourself?
Well, I was out of town, so I had to have something to keep my hands busy, right? So I might have sort of bought Minecraft Pocket Edition on my iPhone.
Okay, I swear, like 5 minutes ago, you were just saying you were trying to find a way to break the addiction
Yeah.
for Minecraft, and then you bought it on your I know this was like before
Yeah.
your realization of having to break the addiction, but it's just so funny how hooked we are.
I
And
know.
I almost bought it too, but
Well,
how is it?
This is what I would say. It's $6.99. I would not buy it.
Oh.
But here's the deal. It's really good. The graphics, it's squares, but it's just as good as the game. And it even has some things that the Xbox One version doesn't have. Like you can make those little mossy stone bricks. I'm like, aw. But here's the deal. I find it really hard to control and, because you're using one hand to like look left and right, up and down, and then you tap to like either chop, chop, chop or to drop things. And it's just, I don't know. Oh, and you use your left hand to like move forward, backward, left or right. So you're like using your right hand to kind of look and using your left hand to turn and move.
Yeah, that would drive me cuckoo.
Oh my goodness. I was on the plane and I was playing it on there for like 2.5 hours and
was anybody sitting next to you watching you play? Like
I don't think he
old
cared.
woman, like no, he didn't care. You should have been like geeking out, like yeah.
He was playing Plants vs Zombies, so he is pretty cool.
Oh, did you talk to him? I mean, you were on a plane sitting next to another geek, possibly. I mean, that is gold.
Talk to him, no, because then he might keep talking.
True.
So, but what I would say about the game, I spent like 2.5 hours, and I didn't even get like a basic structure. Like
that would drive me
a little bit more basic. It was just if I had a controller. Perfect. Like Lost Souls, she bought it for her PlayStation Vita, and she was telling me about it. Now I want a PlayStation Vita now.
I know. After I saw that on Twitter, I was like, oh, I went out and priced out Vitas, and I was like, I'm not gonna pay $200 for
$200.
Yeah, and I was like, well, that means I'm $200 away from a PS4. I was like,
Oh, you don't.
I'd rather.
Need that.
I want one. What I need and what I want are two different things. And what I want is more important than what I need.
Okay. So, also on the mobile chat, you told me, or you told everyone, not just me, about Dwelp. And then you've been bugging me to download Dwelp. I just got it for free. You know how I don't like to buy games.
I know.
Well, I bought Minecraft for $7.
That's
anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, so I have the Starbucks app on my phone because I like to get rewarded for my Starbucks. And each week they give you like a free app or a free song or whatever. And this week Dwelp is the free app.
Did you play it?
No, not yet. But we'll talk about it next week after I just got it last
You're going to
night.
like it. It's a good, like, when you're laying in bed and you should be sleeping, play Dwelp.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Just say Dwelp and you'll smile. Now everybody say Dwelp. And smile.
Yeah. Okay, so you're getting...
I'm hyper right now, I guess.
I am too. I had some caffeine, so I'm a little... So then...
I had a question.
Okay, you go ahead then.
Okay, so I've been thinking... I think about superheroes a lot, because I was... For one, I bought 600 comics a few days ago.
Whoa.
Yes, I bought like a box of them.
Is this for... your Ryzen projects?
Yeah, we're making journals. So we bought 600 comics, not knowing what was going to be in them. So we got like 150 that are usable. The rest of them, I don't even know who these people are.
Really?
Yeah. So
should you tell people what you're doing? What you're getting ready for?
Okay, so I guess
I know it's all.
I got nervous now. So we make journals out of old comics, and then we go to Comic-Cons and we sell them.
Yeah.
And so we're going to one in Cleveland next week. So if you're in Cleveland, come visit us at Ryzen and buy a journal. If you don't want to buy a journal, don't come and see me.
No. If you're in Cleveland, you should go say hi to Zen.
Yeah,
She
I guess.
will not have a prize for you, but she will say hi.
Hi, would you like a journal? And then I'll
Go buy a journal. They need.
What's your favorite superhero? That's what I'll ask you. And then I'll find your favorite superhero and sell you a journal.
She's
But
very
okay.
focused. Okay.
Yes, very focused. So I was wondering if you had a favorite superhero that you wish had its own video game, or maybe it had a video game in the past, but it sucked, or it wasn't any good.
It sucked.
I almost tried to catch it, but I didn't. And you would love to see it redone. Do you have like a hero in mind?
Well,
I know some of your favorite heroes, but I'm wondering if there's a different one.
oh, well, okay, so my favorite hero is always Superman. And all of the Superman games I've ever played kind of weren't any good. That's the nice word I would use. So I would love for them to have a good Superman game. It'd be cool, like, if you could be Clark Kent during the day and everything and, like, walk around and, I don't know, do Clark Kent things, fall down or write a story. I don't know. But then
Here we go. I'm
Superman.
seeing the trailer. Superman. He even falls down.
Clark Kent. He's like
Clark. Okay.
But I don't know.
I can see that being good. Like I see what you're saying. You want to see the
more
real
depth.
side. You don't want him to always to be like a hero and like lasers coming out of eyes and
the games just have been really not good. Let's see, another superhero. Well, what's yours? And I'll think about one.
Rocketeer. I want a video game that follows Rocketeer, kind of like Tomb Raider-ish, the newer one. And kind of like what you're saying, too. I want to see Rocketeer from the beginning, like when, he's developing his suit and he's trying and you're failing. And then I just like the whole art style. Rocketeer was like one of my favorites growing up. He's just a dude wearing a leather jacket and a helmet on his head, and he's got a rocket on his back. I don't even know if you consider him a superhero.
That's what I was wondering.
He's a hero to me. He's like an old school superhero. He's like Batman, but poor.
Okay. We'll go with that. Okay, then I have one.
Batman is just rich. If Rocketeer was a billionaire, he would be Batman. But he's just a guy like in a barn.
I don't really know anything about him other than that movie cover.
Have you watched The Rocketeer?
No, Zen. Have you watched Star Wars?
Okay, don't turn this on me and my Star Wars problem.
Yeah, it's a problem. You admitted it. Okay,
Whatever.
We better stop before you start quoting Yoda again.
Okay, what's your other superhero?
Okay, so since yours wasn't really a superhero, mine's not truly a superhero. It kind of is. I want to see a good Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my god, I was just going to say that you were going to say Powerpuff. I wish I did. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think Powerpuff Girls, that needs to be it.
Okay, and mine's not a superhero either, but your Powerpuff Girls, I have to say I want a good Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit?
Roger Rabbit game? That's not off topic. This could be a great game. He's not a superhero, but neither is Powerpuff.
No, yes they are. They're here to save the day. The city of Townsville. They saved the city of Townsville.
Doesn't Roger Rabbit save Toonsville or something? Toonsville?
I don't really like Roger Rabbit.
I like the baby.
Yeah,
Roger Rabbit.
I don't really remember it.
It would be a great video game.
Okay, we'll go with that.
All right, so if you guys want to vote, if you want to see a new Superman or Rocketeer video game, tweet at us, because
Superman.
Rocketeer, man.
All right. Well, since we're kind of talking about this, it's kind of on task.
It is on task.
You were watching X-Men the other day or something?
Yes, I love X-Men movies.
Me too.
X-Men, oh my gosh. And I was watching the Days of, what's the new one? Days of Future Past.
I haven't seen it yet. Don't tell me anything.
I won't. I'll try. I'm going to try not to.
Okay.
And it got pretty bad review. I mean, it got some bad reviews.
Oh, really? So, I try not to look.
But I really liked it still. And then I started realizing that maybe I'd like bad movies, like some bad. And for example, I like Resident Evil movies, even the really bad ones.
Yeah.
I like.
You know,
Like there's a new Resident Evil movie coming out too.
I know. I saw
She tweeted it or something, and she said, "Yo, I'm making a new Resident Evil movie," and everybody was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. So what other bad movies that you like?
That's Resident Evil is probably my biggest one. I don't know if it's not a superhero movie, but it's an old like cartoon called Small Soldiers. I feel like that did bad. And I like Titan. Is it IE or AI?
AE?
AE, yes. That's probably, yeah.
You know, I never got to see that yet. I think it's in my Netflix queue.
I really like that. It got terrible reviews, but really? I love that one. And this is released around the same time. Final Fantasy: The Spirit Within.
Oh, I saw that.
That got a lot of hate. That got a lot of hate.
Did it?
I think got a lot of hate from Final Fantasy people.
Oh.
You know,
at the time I remember liking it, but man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Probably in the 90s, I would guess. I'm guessing late 90s.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I remember when that first got released, I was like, the graphics are so real. And now it's like video game graphics beat that movie.
Yeah, you know, actually, now that you bring that up, not too long ago, I was talking to my friend Wayne about that movie and how we thought the graphics were just beautiful, amazing.
I made my grandma watch a little bit of it because I'm like, Grandma, check this out.
I wonder. I haven't looked though. Are they not that good now?
No, I still think they're great. I mean, that movie's still all the movies I mentioned. Like even when I watched them in like in the 90s, or maybe it was like around 2001 or something. It was a long time ago. I still love all of them.
Well, I know you're being all positive and upbeat. Can I be the Debbie Downer now?
You normally are.
Wait, I am? Oh,
no. No, I feel like you've been being mean to me, so I just said something really mean to you. Okay. I don't know why. I didn't mean it.
It's okay, Zen. It's okay. No, okay, so you know, I don't go see a lot of movies. I usually end up watching them after the fact. Well,
yes, because we hate movie theaters.
We don't. We've talked about this. We don't like being around all those people and they're like wrestling around in their little bags making noise.
Full of germs.
But we do have
But you went into the germ bag.
No.
You sat next to a germ bag, no?
Well, I did, but the first thing I was going to talk about, speaking of Superman earlier, I saw Man of Steel just like a month ago, and I know I know it's been out for 2 years. It didn't get very good reviews. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. I was so pissed at the end of that movie. I'm like, how could you mess up Superman? How could you do that?
Was it his hair?
His hair wasn't that great, I will agree. But the actor wasn't a very good Superman. And okay, so I can give a little spoiler. The movie's been out for 2 years. If you haven't seen it, you're probably not going to see it. You know the whole thing with Lois Lane, right? And how she's like in love with Superman all the time, right? But she doesn't know that Clark Kent is Superman. Well, there are some times when she does in different series. But in general, she doesn't know his good disguise with his glasses. It holds her off. She knows.
Yeah, that works. Glasses?
She knows. She knows in this one that it's Superman. And I don't know.
Okay, I had to look it up because I couldn't remember which one this was. I liked this one. This is the one that talks about his family and everything, right? And they got the spaceship in the barn. Spoiler?
Yeah, that's Well, so here's the thing. Like, they're trying to make him out to be like this more gritty guy, not such a clean, squeaky cut farm boy. And I just felt like it was forced. Like, they're trying to make Superman cooler than he really is.
Yeah. Like, I liked this movie.
And then I
like bad movies, I guess.
See, yeah. And then, okay, so it didn't help me that they had I have a few actors I hate. I will not watch anything they're in. And like, they're all in it. I was mad. That was like a whole nother issue I won't even go into.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to talk about this later, but I'm interested.
Yeah.
But I don't know, let's not talk about it.
But on a positive note, let me spin it back. they're talking about doing a new like Superman TV show that would be like a prequel to like before he was sent to
Smallville?
Earth. No, before he was even sent to Earth. Back on everything on Krypton. I think it's gonna be called Krypton. So that could be cool. But I had okay, so I was out of town.
Yes.
And I have some friends there. They love to go see their movies the day they come out. I went and saw Jupiter Ascending. The very first movie you could see of it.
Is that the girl from the OC, Summer or something?
Oh man, I don't know the actresses.
Or no, or is that from the 70s show?
Yeah, that's her. Yeah.
What's the movie about?
Oh, what? So here's the thing. The movie, I have no idea really what was going on. I'm usually fine with movies. Beautiful graphics, amazing cinematography, awesome costumes. Like everything looked awesome. I don't know.
But you don't know what it was about?
Man, you know, the little girl, the girl was like Russian. She was always like cleaning toilets and stuff. Next thing you know, she's like princess or queen of some alien race. And like it was just crazy. And like the lead guy in it, everyone likes him. What's his name? Help me.
Oh, Tatum?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, he is an actor I can't stand.
Well, he was in it. He did take his shirt off once. I was not impressed, but apparently someone said he wasn't in his full.
Did people gasp in the movie theater when he took his shirt off?
No.
Yeah, it was like,
no, but here's the deal. He had like these roller skates, basically. He had these boots, and he's like, oh, I can hover in these boots, right? Next thing you know, he's in battle, and he's like swirling around. Like, looks like he's rollerblading midair amongst ships and all this stuff. And it was just ridiculous. I couldn't get over it. So,
see, I love rollerblading, so I'd probably be like, awesome.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know. I would say don't go see it. Rent it.
I want to see it because
okay.
I was in Minecraft with the girls, and we're like, what's Jen doing? And somebody, Kelly's like, oh, she's going to see this movie, and it's about, Kelly said it was about the humans are not from Earth.
Oh, well, yeah,
we are descendants of aliens, which is weird because I think we could be.
Yeah?
Yep, pretty sure.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. We could get really scientific here. Let's not do
We
that.
probably shouldn't know.
Yeah. But I would just say there was like several layers to the story going on all at once. And then different things in the story never really felt like they connected to the other things. And so it just felt like a bunch of random things happening. And like the story never tied together. It was just weird. I guess I want to
see it.
Zen.
It sounds like how my brain works. Like it's just randomly everywhere. And if it includes a girl from Russia and some guy fighting aliens in rollerblades, I'm all about it.
All right. Well, I'm glad. I can't wait for you. You're going to love it.
I know. If it's a crappy superhero movie, send it my way. Send it my way. So, all right. You are good at Xbox news. What is up?
Well, we have, let's see, on February 16th, if you're an Xbox Live Gold member, you can download Sniper Elite, is that V2, for free. I want to
try that.
I
have to power up my 360.
Yeah, there's been a lot of games I didn't care about, but this one I actually wanted to give a try back, when it originally came out, so.
Is this the one that has like the slow motion sniper shot? Like,
yeah, and it like goes into their body parts and stuff. Yeah. We'll have to give it a try.
I'm going to play that. Yep, definitely.
And then today, well, the day we're recording, Assassin's Creed Unity, they released some free DLC called Dead Kings. And, that game's kind of been plagued with some glitches and things like that. And I like that they're doing some stuff for free to kind of like help say sorry. So I have
that game.
You do?
I have never played it. I have it.
Well, they've had some updates. I have it too, but I need to get back. I played it right when it first came out. I spent like 4 hours playing, and then it lost all my progress. I got really mad. So I need to get back. But
Gosh.
so, have you been getting spam messages on your Xbox account?
No.
What?
Not that I no. I know a lot of girls have been because like everybody's warning me like messages, but I'm like I'm not getting anything. Nothing.
Wow. I'm getting a lot of spam. Well, when I say a lot, probably like 2 to 4 a day. And even our little GTG host lady, she's getting spammed.
Aww.
So this is my little public service announcement. If you are getting the Xbox One, or I don't know if the 360 people are getting it, but if you're getting the spam, they are working on it at Xbox. But what you can do is just change your settings to friends only. You'll only get communications from your friends. But,
I think mine's set to that.
Oh, that's why you're not getting it.
Yeah.
See, I like to keep it open in case some random person wants to say hi, which they do. So, if you want to keep it like I do and you get the spam, all you have to do is pull up the message, and with your controller, you just hit the menu button right when you're hovered over that message, and you just go the drop down and you go report, and then you select message, and then you can leave a note if you want to the enforcement team. And then you just hit send. That's all you got to do to report them. And then I always block them as well. I go to their profile and block. But and I'll also have a video, if you don't understand those directions, a video in our show notes from a fellow Xbox MVP. He did a quick explanation of how to report and things like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But
I like the whole Xbox enforcement team. And oh, my Xbox just turned on.
Man, we're not even done. You're trying to run off. I bet you're going to go hop into Minecraft.
I said Xbox and it's just like, hello.
Hello?
Gosh, it's scary.
Is that about it, Sam?
I think so. I'm totally distracted now with my Xbox turning on.
Just wait. Wait 30 seconds and then you can go play.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening. And if you have a second and you would like to leave us a little review on iTunes, that would be great. Yeah. You can follow myself on Twitter at ZMacLeod. That's ZMACLEOD. And you can follow Jen over on Twitter at MotoGirl. That's MOTO_GRRL.
And you can check out our website at girltribegaming.com. And you can follow us on Twitter at girltribegaming, all one word. Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.